What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up? What is up? What is up? We are live this Saturday evening, afternoon. What is up? What's good? What's up? What's up? How's you guys Saturday going? Oh, Iowa 80, nice. The upgrades. What upgrades do you want to see? Truck's a little bit of a mess back there. I just finished kind of going through and doing inventory, kind of seeing what I have on the truck. Trucker 93, Bama in the house, Music City, AZ in the house. Oh, the inside? I don't have any upgrades on the inside just yet. Not yet. Oh, Beaumont. Okay. That's about an hour from my house. So. Oh, you're passing through I-10 eastbound. Yeah, I'll be running I-20 westbound first thing in the morning. Kansas. North Carolina in the house. Get lights for the truck. Are you going to be doing your upgrade deal pretty soon? Venus in the house? Or should I say your transition, Josh? Or what? Let me ask this. What is your timeline for your transition? We know Nevada. I ain't been out there in a minute. What's up, Brad? Yeah, I haven't been west of I-35 in a while. Okay, coming from Cali. I think I went west of I-35 one time in that in the Pro Star. And from Colorado, I went down to Florida with the trees or something. But other than that, that was my first time going out there ever since I had left the lease purchase company. Truck's doing good. Oh, Terrell. Okay, yeah, I know you're at the Alpha 20. I'll be passing through there tomorrow night, actually. Where are you at? The TA? At Music City? Rick, what's up? Transmission is good. 6 months to a year for the big one. Okay. Oh, Connecticut in the house. Nice. How's the weather up there? I know it's a lot nicer than it is down south. A lot cooler. But yeah, I'll be passing through Terrell tomorrow evening sometime. What's up, Matthew? 3 a.m. delivery. What's up, Dylan? QT. Oh, yeah, that's a QTTA. It was crazy. Okay. Let me see. The QT. I'm trying to think where that QT is. Is that the one where there's a Waffle House across the street? And there's a Wendy's and some other places on the. Let me see. The QT is on the westbound side with the Waffle House right there. Or is it? Am I thinking about another one? Florida in the house. Been raining for 3 days in Iowa. Wow. The 80s out there. Niagara Falls. I know it's beautiful out there. I know that weather's nice compared to the heat / humidity we get down here. FJC in the house. Dude, I almost booked a load going out there to think it was Carlisle, Pennsylvania. T2 out there on the road. No, actually, no, I have not. I always see T2 at the truck stops. Sorry, y'all. I'm nearsighted. I cannot read the comments on here. Ghost Town, what's up? Cowboy was coming along pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty excited about the outcome of it. I'm also talking to Arrow about 2 trucks getting closer to Landstar. So you're purchasing 2 trucks, or you don't ever come visit? FJC, you're a working man, sir. You're working. You're a full-time truck driver out there now. Y'all let me know if the service is okay. It's acting up. Y'all be using CB radios. Yeah, I usually have it on. I'm sorry, I have it on. I usually don't really interact. There's always just stupid stuff going on in the CB. 1 for now, but got it down to 2 options. Gotcha. Okay. Car taxi is my front escort today. Got a lot of being oversized. Oh, okay. You're on that level of oversized now. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the live so I can see the comments a lot better. Yeah, it's crazy. The service is acting up out here. Is it still? Yeah, it's still acting crazy. It's exit 501. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where that's at. I've actually parked at that QT, went across and had some Waffle House and got back on the road. If I have time, I'll stop through there. What's next on truck? Wood grain steering wheel. Only a force they can talk me into it. If I have time, I'll stop through there. Okay, I'm trying to see if the audio is messing up too. It's just for some reason the visual is acting up. You'll be all lit up. Okay. Yeah, let me see. I want to leave here by 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'm delivering down in Ennis at the PetSmart down there. Let's see how far I am from there. It says I'm 8.5 hours away. So if I leave here by 5 a.m. with a 30-minute break in there, I'm going to stop and take a shower somewhere too. So let's say 10 hours. Yeah, about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. If I have time, I'll stop through there. Trade places with you. New Jersey for you, Alabama. Yeah, let me move around, guys. The signal's gonna drive me nuts. Is it the app acting up? It might be the app. Nah, I'm actually not in a bad spot. So, y'all know I'm a musician. At the Guitar Center right there. And I've been working on the truck all day today. So there's an AutoZone right there I was getting parts from. I'll park back there in the back. But if y'all know where I'm at, who can guess where I'm at? I've had this place on camera a few times. So yeah, I've had this place on camera a few times. Let me see if Carol. Yes, I'm at Carol's. Guess that's exactly where I'm at. So I've been eating good, to say the least. Joseph, what's up? Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Teach you manual. Manual's not that hard to learn. It's just once you find your rhythm. That's the trick. It's finding a rhythm. Guys, I don't know what's going on with this live. It's gonna drive me nuts with this starting and stopping crap. So I'm not gonna be on here for too long. I'm gonna get off of here in a little bit. It's not a signal thing. It's sometimes the YouTube app acts stupid. In the morning on your way to West Virginia. Okay, yeah. I'll be leaving Birmingham at about 5:30 a.m. or so is when I'll be leaving. No, because I've had good service all day today. I have not had any issues with the service. But sometimes when I go on live, the app, when it updates, I don't always get a good update. So sometimes the YouTube app glitches. Oh, man. But yeah, so I had an issue with the truck yesterday. Y'all see that in the videos. I did get some editing done today, thankfully. What y'all think about the last two videos I put out? They were kind of last minute, and they came in handy because those videos are really easy to edit, and I really haven't had time to edit all week. So it's some quick videos to kind of throw together, you know. Passed by Mr. Robert. Oh yeah, he's out there in, not too far from Bordentown, New Jersey. The signal worked for a little bit. I mean, certain someone was giving you props for being honest. Who was giving me props for being honest? I watch while I drive. Ooh, Cody, I'm telling Landstar on you before you even get over here. Shame on you. She said, I listen while I drive. Don't say you watch when you drive. But there she is back there in the back, y'all. Back there chilling. Well, I don't even watch those drama channels, so. There you go. You listen while you drive. Need to get her washed. She needs a good wash and a good polish job. The bearded trucking. Hello, I'm new here, but not new to trucking. How long you been driving? Y'all, that bumper really made the truck. So Four State is sending me something in the mail here. I should be getting it sometime next week. What do y'all think it is? 35 years. Wow. Were you a million miler at any company? The bill. Oh yeah, for hazmat. A few million miles. Wow. They said in their video they want to do stacks. We shall see. But they should have already shipped them. But they are sending a lot of stuff for the cab over too. Guys, they are sending a crap ton of stuff for the cab over. Like, we are really grateful for them. So I'll tell y'all for the cab over. I'll tell y'all that. So they're sending 4 new wheels for the inside. So Steve got the outside wheels polished, and if y'all looked on his video, was it either his video or my video, to where the inner wheels, how the the hose for the lugs were pretty messed up, and so they're sending us 4 new wheels for the inside. And no, you don't need tanker, but I would request that you get it. All right, Rudy, be safe out there. So they're sending us 4 new wheels. 10-4 truck insurance bought all the tires for the truck. That was a hefty bill. That was a hefty bill because the tires on that trucks are 24 5s. And 10-4 truck insurance wrote us a check and paid for all the tires on the truck. We're talking, that was a lot of money. They wrote a pretty nice size check for that. So huge thanks to them. But 10-4 is sending us, I think they're going to be doing, not 10-4, Four State. All this just fours and numbers is just confusing me. Four State, I think they're going to be sending us new stacks for the truck. I know they're sending us some rear fenders, some new fenders for the truck. Like I said, the four rims for the inside. What else? Some lug nut covers. Maybe a new bumper. I don't know. Maybe a new bumper for the truck. Well, I know they're giving us a new bumper. I just don't know if it's for the truck show. If it's going to be before or after the truck show. But new bumper. They want to give us lights for it too. What else do they say? I know I'm missing something, but they're also helping Steve find parts for it as well. So yeah, they spent a nice penny on the tires. How much is it in Texas? For the tanker, like $15. I think it wasn't much. What's going on, Henry? But yeah, they are. The Four State is hooking us up big time, and 10-4 came through and helped us out on the rest. So super thankful for that. But a lot of people, oh, you're just out here getting free stuff. Oh, you're out here begging for these sponsorships. Like, no, the CEO of 10-4 reached out to me and said, hey, we don't want you going anywhere. So what do we have to do to keep you around? And so I told them, and they honored that. Four State, they literally sent me an email saying, hi, my name is so-and-so with Four State. We like to sponsor the build, on your truck. We see that Steve has your truck. And, we're already currently working with Steve, FSE. And they said, we'd like to be a part of your build. And so they gave me pretty nice contract. And I said, hey, let's do it. I will tell you guys this. We are working on something with Green APU. Ouch. Does it bite me? Green APU called me, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Tuesday they called me. And I'm trying to work out something with them. Like I said, 10-4, excellent people. MyTee Products, they were my first sponsors. They had reached out to me. They were the first ones that reached out. And either them or Visor Buddy. I still got my Visor Buddy shades. Even though Visor Buddy has sadly gone out of business, you guys. I don't know if I actually publicly said that. But I think you still can go on the website and get stuff, I think. But yeah, MyTee Products, he emailed me saying, hey, we see that you're a new YouTuber and we want to grow with you. So MyTee Products, B-Lean Fitness, they reached out to me. They're like, hey, we see that you're, at the time I was doing a lot better with moving around and eating better. They said, hey, we want to, do something with you. And, they reached out to me. I'm trying to think if I ever reached out to a sponsor. I guess technically Green APU, because I approached them at Matt's. Well, I was there talking to Just Trucking and FSC and them. And so they were just kind of like in the conversation. And then a lot of you guys have been telling me to get it. Really, no, you guys told me to go to Green APU. So that one's on y'all. Y'all helped me out with that one. Y'all told me to go to Green APU. I was there talking to some other YouTubers, and they were kind of involved in a conversation. So we just kind of got to talking. And one thing led to another. And while I was in Chicago, y'all saw that video. I went and kind of hung out with them a little bit. And so we got to talking further and came up with some ideas. There's a lot of bugs out here, man. The Green APUs are going for about $14,000. They're going for about $14,000. But when you compare them to like your carriers or your Thermo Kings, your Thermo Kings are going for like $18,000 to $20,000. But the Green APU, they are a better unit. That's why I went up there. I wanted to go see them for myself. I wanted to see the assembly of them, like the distribution process and all that. That's why I went out there. I mean, of course, because Brad's a cool guy to hang out with. But yeah, I wanted to actually see it for myself, and I was actually very, very impressed. So I was like, all right, let's work something out. So they called me. They've actually been calling me the past couple of weeks, wanting to work something out with me. And so we are in negotiating right now. Where's all these bugs coming from, man? Golly. Have I ever reached out to a company for a sponsorship? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think the sponsors that we currently have all reached out to me. Visor Buddy, I reached out to. I did reach out to Visor Buddy, but it wasn't for a sponsorship. It was for me to hang out at their booth at one of the truck shows. I needed a booth to be a part of, and they supplied me a space at the booth. So I reached out to them for that, but it wasn't for any kind of sponsorship or anything. The turnout went great at the booth, and they were like, hey, let's work out something, after. Sorry, y'all, I got bugs. I don't know where they're coming from. If it's the same bug or different ones. Need to get more consistent. Yeah, Josh, I tell people all the time, y'all know I post every day at noon. It's tiring. It is definitely tiring. Every night I do my 10-hour break. I got to sit back there in that sleeper and edit. I'm also a fellow trucker. I was cool getting my hand wet in the industry so far as being one with the experience. So congratulations. Yes, they are making a lot of parts in-house. That is correct. I was very impressed by that. But yeah, this YouTube stuff, guys, it is a lot of work. Y'all know I've been posting every single day for what? Going on 2.5 years now? When did Just Trucking talk me into this? That was right after Matt's of 2023. So what's up, Carol? Matter of fact, hold on, Carol. I got 13% on my phone, Carol. I was wondering, Carol. But yeah, but YouTube is a full-time job. Full-time job, but it's finally starting to pay off. You know, you have some people that go out here, they say, oh, it's lazy just to get out here and get sponsors. But no, the YouTubing is a full-time job. But also, you know, while people are going out here and maxing out credit cards and getting loans for stuff, like even as the truck that I have out there, y'all know that was given to me. You know, I don't have to go to a bank for anything. A lot of stuff that we do has been supported. You know, we're real grateful for it. But with that, you know, comes reputation as well. But it's a lot of hard work. But after a while, it does pay off. But people don't see the behind the scenes.
Watching me.
I was gonna say, come on, you know I'm out here.
I had a customer.
Okay, don't hide back there.
I saw you walk around. I didn't even know you were going live, and it gave me a notification.
I didn't know I was going live either. Oh, see, now you're watching. You watch.
I know. Hear me.
I didn't think I was gonna go live, and then I was like, I
just walked back there, and I was like, oh,
gotcha.
He's live. Let me go.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the Guitar Center over there and spend all my money.
Sure, I told you there's really nice folks, really knowledgeable, nice folks over there.
You hang out at the Guitar Center?
No, they come here and eat.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they're all customers of mine. AutoZone, Guitar Center, the kiddie pool place.
I can imagine.
The swimming place right there. Even the on staffing next door to us, the store and all the people basically they just come in and eat for lunch and every once in a while.
Gotcha.
Did you get your stuff fixed? Did it dry good enough or take hold?
It's not up to my standard, but I'm waiting for it to stick. See what happens. So you get your own little fan base on here, Carol.
Yay! Hey guys, I miss y'all. I really do.
If y'all ever down here in Birmingham, specifically Hoover, right next to the Guitar Center, that's how I always find I just stepped in some. All right, is that better, y'all? Buffering. All right, is that any better? All right. OTR outlaw in the house. All right, it's working now. Okay. But yeah, Carol has been making me fat, y'all. Golly. So today she fed me this big old thing of, oh, this thing's taking forever. Chicken Alfredo. I combined it, but she gave me another thing of like some cheesy garlic bread, which was really good. Laura and the kids are doing pretty good. Just waiting on me to come home. Let's see, what else did she give me? Oh, she gave me some wings yesterday, some barbecue wings, and it was 2 of them in here. I think it's called an apple fritter with icing. So she has hooked me up. Like Laura hasn't been doing local and being home every night. Laura put me in charge. The nail Sunday. The food looks good. It's got an apple fritter thing. It was good. It's like an apple pie almost, but it's got like a glaze on it. Will do, Tim. Will do. So if y'all see me on the next video, I'm like 10 more pounds. You'll know why. See, I want like a hoagie or one of the calzones they have in there, but I'm trying to behave myself. Apple turnover, okay. Oh, until Sunday. Yeah, I'll be out of her hair at about 5:30 a.m. tomorrow. What's up, Katie? Y'all have a YouTube channel? Oh, yeah, Katie. Let's see. Looks like a YouTube channel type name. Katie and... Oh, yep, I found y'all right here. Boom. Just subscribed. Y'all know we support fellow YouTubers on this channel. We just want to stop by and say what's up. Yeah, I was a little worried about the transmission, but thankfully it was just a quick fix. I don't want to hear it. The food on the last tour was too much. I'm super fluffy mode. On the last tour, what was the last tour? Yeah. What was the last tour? me see. And by the way, Music City, that W9 that's a badass W9. Love the headlights on it. Oh, man. All right, let me turn back the live on. There we go. So what's going on in y'all's world? Enough about me. What is going on in your world? Oh man, I'm full, but I want one of those hoagies or one of those calzones. I did see she got a turkey sandwich in there too. It was a big tour. They have us still in quiet mode. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I guess until the tour is over, that makes sense. This thing, you can sleep in your own bed. Man, I wish I was at home. I mean, I don't really. I need to get with Forest State and get a new mattress for this truck. Ooh, 6 hours left. Golly. It's almost half the day. A little more than half the day of a driving day. But that'll be tomorrow. That's gonna be me tomorrow. You sleep better in the truck? Oh no. Carol, you did this. All this food. And I gotta do some more editing later. What do y'all want to do to the truck? This truck? Which truck? Mystery Lady? This truck or the cab over? Gotcha, Music City. Okay. Yeah, Carol, this is your fault. I still got stuff to do. Got outside today and derailed the Ram. Guys looking show ready. Oh, show ready. Oh, detailed the Ram. Okay. It's like derailed. Detailed the Ram. Gotcha. I always slept better in a truck than back when idle rigs. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I used to sleep better in the truck, but no. I'm trying to think if I always slept better in a truck. You know what? When I get the Green APU on this truck, I'll probably sleep a lot better. Yeah, when I get a better mattress and a Green APU, oh man. The truck I'm in now. I don't know yet. It really just kind of depends on when I get that random text from not Green APU, from Forest State, and they're like, "Hey, we want to send you this. Hey, we want to send you that." Yeah, 2 deliveries of Amazon. You poor thing. I had an Amazon load for Monday, but I called and canceled it. The agent wasn't completely honest with me. The broker or whatever, and I saw it was Amazon. It picked up at Coca-Cola and delivered at Amazon. No, both of those are set up for failure. And it was 2 local deliveries. It was a local delivery for Monday, pick up, drop off same day. Same thing for Tuesday. I was like, like, screw me over one day, but 2 days, And then the Amazon is the one off of I-20 and I-45 right there in Dallas. If you know, you know. The truck I'm in now. Truckload, what's up? Yeah, for sure I want to get a new mattress. Green APU. Stacks, some 7-inch stacks. Polish. And then beam truck parts sending us some lights. I want to kind of keep this one simple. I don't want to do too much to this truck. 950-mile run. I have to do it tomorrow evening. Delivered the next day in less than 20 hours. Golly. I mean, y'all in the gliders can do that. You don't want to sit in line for 12 hours. Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. Because I asked her before I booked the load. I said, I see y'all have it's multiple stops here. It's back and forth, basically. I said, at either the shipper or receiver, from what you can look at, can you tell if it's going to be any kind of delays or anything? Or not even delays, but are there going to be any discrepancies that you know about this load? And she said, no, I don't think so. Lady, come on. You know, Coca-Cola and Amazon on some BS. Like, come on. So I called them back, and I was just going to do it, but I was having an issue on the truck the past 2 days, and I just used that as an excuse to get from under the load. And meanwhile, a way better load popped up, so it all worked out. And my phone battery's trying to die on me, guys. I picked up a load from Wilmer, Texas, at Cali, the beginning of a week of solar panels. Okay. Yeah, I'll be dropping in Ennis, Texas, just south of Wilmer. It's a dropping hook, so I'll be going down there tomorrow night. Technically, the latest that can be there is Monday at 6 a.m., but we're going to drop it off early. It's the benefits of dropping hook. When do I plan on getting home? I don't know yet. I'm just kind of following the money right now. I mean, I'll probably for sure be home this coming weekend, since I wasn't home this weekend, but for sure this weekend. But yeah, today it's been working on the truck. Like I said, y'all see this week an issue I've been having with it, and then editing all day. I was gonna try to get a nap in the middle, but it didn't work out like that. No, so with Landstar, we dispatch ourselves. Like, they don't bother us. As soon as you leave orientation, you do whatever you want to do. Oh, okay, yeah. What part of Dallas? But no, Landstar is not forced dispatch. They give us access to the load board and to the agents and the brokers, and we do whatever we want to do. They do not bother us. Like, as soon as you leave orientation, like, unless you're out there screwing up, you do not hear from them at all. Speaking of screwing up, I need to do my maintenance report. That is due tomorrow. I'm going to do that as soon as I get off this live. If it's due tomorrow. What is this? I need to get on that. What about breakdown? Breakdown in regards to what? Progress. What is this? Oh, Mesquite. I'm picking up from Mesquite Monday from the Masonite place. I've done dropping hooks there quite a few times, like doors and windows, I think. Now, so with Landstar, you are 100% owner operator. So there is no breakdown pay or anything. And if we do get like layover or detention and all that, it is between me and the broker or me and the agent. So the agent has to reach out to the customer. And then if the customer pays it, it pays through Landstar. But if we get it or we don't get it, it's between me and the agent or me and the broker. Any kind of breakdown, not breakdown pay, but layover, detention. But breakdown pay, that's really for company drivers. Because breakdown pay, it's my own truck. So do we pay trailer rental? So with the dry vans, it is included with the percentage they take out. But if you're doing an open deck, I think for flatbed and step deck, they take out $195 a week for those. And then RGN, all that stuff is more. I don't know what it is. But if you're doing open deck, like flatbed, step deck, RGN, they do charge trailer rental. With dry fan, no. Doing flatbed or step deck, I've thought about it. I did. Actually, if you go through my playlist, you can see where I did do step deck. I did create a playlist for it. I think I did. But I've thought about it. I do have an opportunity to do so. Not with Landstar, but I have thought about it though. I've thought about going in. Right now, the mindset I have, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like what I'm doing right now, it works. It's consistent. It gets me home when I want to. If I want to run local, I can. If I want to be on the road, I can. Y'all know we've been paying off debt like crazy. We're trying to get everything paid off except our house. And it's helping us do that with the dry van. And I don't want to change gears, no pun intended. I don't want to change gears or change direction in the middle of us executing a plan. So, yeah, so I would say come in doing dry van first, learn how to dispatch yourself, learn the do's and the don'ts. And then if you get comfortable, I would expand after that. Especially in Dallas, Fort Worth, I'm out there all the time doing loads. So if you ever need any help, when you get over here, just let me know, and I'll be able to plug you in. But it takes about 2 to 3 months to fully get acclimated to Landstar. Like the first 2 or 3 months, you're going to be making mistakes. You're going to be trial and error with different agents and different brokers. Maybe get screwed once or twice, lied to once or twice. But it's going to take about 2 to 3 months for you to kind of be on autopilot. But overall, Landstar, they are a good company. They do have they're on the higher side of percentage. There's a big discrepancy of people saying they take 35%, but that 35% is not of the gross, it's of the line haul. So when you actually do the math of what they deduct, it's between 25 to 27% when you actually do the math on payroll day. But the big common misconception is that Landstar takes out 35% of the full amount, and that is not true. But right now, what I'm doing with Landstar, it works. I get to get home when I want to. Like I said, what we got planned and what we're doing, it works. So I don't have any plans of leaving until we have accomplished what we got going on here. Now, after that, sky's the limit. Okay, yeah, Cody, just shoot me an email. I don't think YouTube has a PM or anything, but just shoot me an email. I do have it down there in the description. Bugs coming from, man. Golly. But yeah, I have been tossing around the idea, and actually I've been talking to Steve to FSC, just kind of juggling around some ideas because Steve has been the one helping me get outside of my comfort zone as of recently. Usually I'm that guy pulling people outside of their comfort zone, but Steve has been that guy for me. So he's been trying to get me to expand, do better, make more money, whether it's on the trucking side of things or on the YouTube side of things. And so I don't know. Tell him I'll think about it. But not until we get stuff situated here. But it also helps now, especially if we got these sponsors and stuff, so that helps out a lot. Because with the money that 10-4 has given us, it's been significantly a large number. Just collectively with 10-4. And then with 4-State helping us and everything, like the amount of stuff they've given us, like the bumper was $2,500. That the bumper alone was $2,500. Plus y'all saw me give them. They gave me the shopping spree. Yeah, Cody. Literally at Landstar, you do whatever you want to do. Like, what year was that, guys? We did the FLD. I think it was May of 2024. I took the whole entire month off. Didn't get a call from Landstar. They didn't bother me once. I took the whole month off, hung out with the family, put some work into the FLD. I didn't get one phone call. Like, Landstar does not bother you unless you screw it up. Like, you have access to the load board, but the load board is the bottom of the barrel freight. You'll learn that in orientation. The best way to get freight with Landstar is to get them directly from the agents and the brokers. To where a majority of the loads I get, I just either email them, call them, or if I'm more personable with them, I'll shoot them a text. Hey, so and so, I'm in this city today. You got something? Oh yeah. What you want? That simple. I had to do that this past weekend. And y'all know usually agents and brokers are home over the weekends, but I had something canceled on me last minute, which you all will see that that load drops Monday. That video drops Monday. But over the weekend, the agent, there was a discrepancy with the IKEA loads. And so I texted the agent on a Sunday morning, and I was like, hey, I know it's the weekend. I'm sorry. I apologize. But do you have anything for Monday? And she's like, yeah, I got you. Just pull up. I said, oh, cool. Load board is bottom freight, even outside of lane, so correct. Just had a bumper replaced. Got peeled off at a truck stop. Sucker was $3,100. Golly. Even when I chose this bumper for the truck, or technically Mr. Robert chose this bumper, I was just hoping he was going to choose this bumper. I was trying to be conservative. And they were like, no, pick the one you want. I said, okay, you sure? They said, pick the one you want. They said, we wouldn't recommend a 22-inch bumper. We'll recommend a few things, but choose whatever you want. And with what they're sending me next, which I haven't revealed yet, they said, pick the one you want. So I told Mr. Robert, hey, which one do you want? He said, pick that one. I said, all right, that's the one I want. And they said, all right, cool. Yeah, Landstar is the next best thing to having your own numbers. They do not bother you at all. The benefit with Landstar is that they take care of all the legalities for everything, like all your IFTA. They don't pay for it. We pay for our fuel taxes, but all we see is the deduction. They do all that. Anything with our logs, they do it. When it comes to keeping up with that stuff, they do have a third-party company for taxes. If you need somebody help with your taxes annually or quarterly, however you do it, they have LCAP, so we get discounts. Like when I booked the hotel a couple of weeks ago, I stayed in the hotel. I used the Landstar discount for my hotel. think AT&T, they have a discount. Verizon, they might have a discount. There's all kinds of stuff. Blind mount, Milter with buzzer cut. That might be what I have. I have the American Eagle in it, and I think it's the miter cut is what they call it. But it's like $245 what I have. It wasn't a popular bumper, but I wanted something different. Well, Mr. Robert wanted something different. But like I said, when he chose this one, I was hoping this was going to be the one he chose. I was like, yes. But yeah, it was a $2,500 bumper. So plus what they're sending me next, the window chops, and y'all saw the shopping spree. But the money they're putting into that cab over is wow. It's good. Hope all is well. Doing good, my little pony. Just chilling out here in Birmingham. But yeah, like the sponsors that we have, guys, they're really good people. I've actually turned down sponsors. There's one sponsor I did turn down. I beat myself up over it because of what they were offering me, but morally, it's something I preach against on a channel when it comes to like finances, and I wasn't going to sell out, even though what they had to offer was really, really, really nice. I just couldn't do it. I could not do it. I always preach that cash is king, and I wasn't going to promote, having a truck note, even though what they offered me was, oh, and then our fuel discounts. Our fuel discounts are awesome. We get, we might get 20 cents off of fuel somewhere, and at some places it's dang near $2 off. The other day I filled up, it was like $1.70 off for fuel. But we don't see it at the pump. It's rebated back to the card. Yeah, not all money is good money. But when you offer somebody a W900, golly, man. Yeah, I was offered a W900. Not for free, but for a steal of a deal. But I would have to have had been on here, trying to help sell finance trucks. And I couldn't do it. I turned it down. Even to this day, I beat myself up over it. Like, you turned down one of your dream trucks, a Kenworth W900, especially when they just discontinued the W900. It wasn't for free, but it dang near was. And I turned it down. I said, nope. We preach cash is king on my channel. If I promote this product, it's going to force people to get into debt for trucks. New Mexico in the house. Then Landstar also, I don't always talk about it, but with Landstar also, they do offer repair loans, personal loans, and equipment loans. They do offer that over here too. That dream would turn nightmare over. And that was what I called for sure. Yeah, it was. Just the idea that I turned down the W900 just, I'm trying to think, what else does Landstar offer? Landstar offers a lot of cool stuff. Oh, discounts on PMs at TA. I think right now the going rate is like $300 or $350 for PMs. We get discounts on alignments, on the Centrotonic systems, on the tires and stuff. Little bugs, man. I know what it is. I'm parked next to these little vine thingies. That's where they're coming from. Maintenance. I think they do have maintenance loans. But I know they have the biggest contract with TA. I do think they have a discount code for Loves. Yeah, Landstar offers a lot of stuff. crap ton of stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else they offer. They offer a lot of stuff, but just go to LCAP. It's either it's LCAPP.com. And you can see all the discounts and stuff they offer. LCAP. LCAPP. I think it's .com. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I have to actually go on their website and see what else they offer. Yeah, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of networking and getting plugged in. So, one thing they do tell you in orientation, if you ain't making no money at Landstar, it's your own fault. They give you just about everything you need to succeed over here. Can't wait to get the 1 year junk. Oh yeah, it'll fly by. But while you're doing it, learn everything you can. Learn everything you can. And if you don't have one already, get you a cash truck. I would suggest not going into debt for a truck at all. There we go. Let's see. Those BCL business insight classes are actually pretty helpful. Yes. Have I done one? Are you talking about Cabs class or the Thursday night deal? And then they also have the BCO days too. I know the next one's up there near Shreveport, I think. Yep, just searching now. I have 70K ready. Okay. 30 and 40 for a truck, 10K for the first operation. Oh, shoot, you ready to go. Shoot. And you know me. Do not get a truck with the DEF system. Do not get a truck with the DEF system in it. If you can drive a manual transmission, get a truck with a manual transmission and no DEF, no DPF, none of the emissions crap. It will cost you. Not a matter of if, but when. Looking for a cash truck, but how much cash were you looking for? Because there's plenty on Facebook Marketplace. Like, Facebook Marketplace is my go-to for everything. I mean, I bought some not so good things on there, but a majority of the time I buy something that's worth the fine. No emissions, no auto. Okay. Yeah, stay away from both of those. There's a lot out there, but preferably I like the Detroit 60 series engines. My first favorite is the 12.7, and it's probably a tie. Well, no, I just have a favorite. The 12.7 is my favorite. Like the 14-liter Detroit, or pretty much any Cat engine, or the N14. I pretty much see those all the same. But the 12.7 is my favorite engine. I would stay away from the ISX 15 and the X15 personally. I'm dealing with emission issues now. That's why I'm here till Monday. Wow. See? 60 or 3406 if I hire them. Can go big Kim. Okay. Yeah, you could have found a starter truck for 15 grand. You definitely That's what I paid. I mean, I got it on a deal, but there's deals out there. That's what I paid for the Pro Star I had, 15 grand for it. It was deleted. Didn't have the emissions crap on there. I mean, it was an automatic, and you saw that costing me what, 7 grand for that transmission repair. But I mean, it was a $15,000 truck. It was a good starter truck. A starter truck to either put some money in and keep it moving, or to get something else. Where y'all finding trucks at 15 grand? Facebook Marketplace. Go on Facebook Marketplace, and usually what I do, I don't only search my area. So I'll look in the Houston, Texas area. I'll look in the Dallas, Texas area, Laredo, Texas area, San Antonio, Texas area, Atlanta, Georgia area, Memphis, Tennessee area, Indianapolis area, Chicago area, like your big major cities. I just type in those cities and whatever I'm looking for. Because you can jump in a plane and go buy a truck. Yeah, there you go. Near Phoenix. It's like 7 Colombian centuries. There you go. And those are good starter trucks. The 12.7, rebuilt 12.7s. Yeah, they're out there. You just got to do a little research. And there's a bunch of rigs. See, there you go. See? It's going to take a little bit of searching. That's all it takes. But thinking outside the box. But then also, you're going to want to stay away from well, not really stay away from it, but you're going to want to be careful with the northern trucks. Trucks that are going to have rust and salt issues. Hey, you know what? Here's one thing I learned. I sit here and make fun of Volvos. I make fun of internationals. Yeah, you guys have seen me own 2 internationals. But it's one thing to make fun of an international or whatever. But when it's your international, when it's your Volvo, you get a different perspective of it because it's yours. Like, I thought the Pro Stars were the ugliest truck in the world. I still do. I think the Pro Stars are the ugliest trucks in the world. But when I had my Pro Star, that was my ugly truck. There's a difference. Check the leaf spring U-bolts because that's where most of the have issues. That is correct. Yep. And check the frame. Look at the frame. The frame will tell you a lot about a truck. But yeah, it just takes doing a little research. That's all it takes. It's out there. So now all of a sudden I decided to go live and 860 tomorrow and also be automatic. Oh, so you'll get that your clutch foot spared this week. Where is Princess and how is she doing? I don't know. From last I heard, she was running local in Houston. 18 Wheel saw her. 18 Wheel saw her one day and took a picture and sent it to me. I think I posted in the Facebook group. Princess is on lockdown. Let's see. Area bed at 5359. International. Cabo were in decent shape for 18 a few weeks back. Ooh, Neil, what's up? What's up? But yeah, there are deals out there. There are deals out there. You just got to do a little bit of searching. $2025 Freightliner. What is it, like a SFI truck or something? Or is it a company truck? Sorry y'all for this bad service. Yeah, don't rush into anything. Like that whole ordeal with the ProStar, I think it was a 3-month decision for me to hop into that truck. But preferably, yeah, Tim, I prefer the old school trucks. And that's crying for your wallet. But yeah, that Facebook Marketplace, you know, do a little research and even stalk the person's profile, see what kind of person they look like. And then they have their ratings up there too. So your first electric truck, electric 18-wheeler, Carol? Always research the rig and its known issues. Exactly. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, OTR Outlaw, we were just talking about this. I know somebody selling a Freightliner Classic. I think they want like $18,000 for it. She's not the prettiest truck in the world, but I know somebody selling a Freightliner Classic. Actually, Mr. Robert, the person who gave me this truck, he knows somebody selling a Classic for $18,000. If it's something you're interested in, shoot me your email and I'll shoot you pictures of it. They want 18 grand for it. I think it has a 12.7 Detroit. I think. It took me 2 years before I went to Lone Mountain and bought a 2025 79. Yes, plan. When you think you all got it figured out, you don't. That is exactly right. I've been learning that the past 2 weeks. Darnell. Yeah, she's got y'all full on banana bread. Leasing to own truck. Oh, yeah, we got to get you out of that. Yeah. Yeah, if you got about 18 grand or so set aside, let me know. I know somebody's selling a truck. OTR Outlaw. He's selling his Classic too. OTR Outlaw. It's not hot out here. It's tolerable. That's about it. It's tolerable. See, Darnell, now I want to go home. And see, look at what Four State has as far as parts, even though I don't want to be trying. For you, Steve and Tim. Yeah, Four State has a lot of stuff. 118 out there in Arizona. Yeah, y'all can have that. So Darnell, how's the trucking stuff coming? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I saw you the other day. I just think I was in a hurry to get to the house or something. Speaking of why you don't do AC, that's why I stopped doing flatbed. I am anti-sweaty. Ooh, live in Arizona. Yeah, so I was going to get the whole thing fixed with the AC back there in the sleeper, but I mean, if Green APU, if I fix it, Green APU is going to go back through there and tear all that stuff up anyway. So, because they have their own ventilation with the unit, and so I don't want to pay all this money to fix it just for them to turn around and tear it up. So I'm going to suffer for a little bit longer. 86 in Denver. Out here I'm melting from Florida. This ain't nothing. You know, I was saying the same thing to somebody. Where was I at? I forgot where I was, but it was somewhere like Midwest. And they were like, it's hot. I was like, no, it's not. This is not hot. New shocks, hood, bushings on the back. Until next time home. And shoot, OTR Outlaw, if I had the money, I would come up there and scoop that truck off of you. I know you took care of it. Yeah, like I said, shoot, if I wasn't doing this whole Green APU deal, yeah, I would have got it fixed by now. But I'm not gonna sit here and put all this effort into getting it fixed just for them to go through and rip all of it out. So, a little bit of a sacrifice. It would really suck if they came back and changed their minds. That would suck. 80 in Cleveland, Tennessee. I was just out there. When was I out there in Cleveland, Tennessee? Oh, last Sunday. I was out there last Sunday doing the tour stuff. This is where I picked up the trailer from. She rides nice. Doing a video tonight with the new DJI cameras and mics. Okay, so you upgraded. Nice. Yeah, GoPros are okay. But JLR3 has talked me into the Insta360 set, which is this camera here. This is the one y'all see that be doing 360 stuff outside. But y'all see that in Monday's video, actually. I use that camera. Y'all see that truck stop. Shipping my business up $100. Ah, that's hilarious. Big Bama. Not too far west from visit Birmingham. Coldest, Alabama. Okay. You're right there, what, off of 22? No. Where is that? Where is that? Tuscaloosa. I'm not too far from you. I'm right down I-20. Right here in Hoover. Be dipping out at about 5 a.m. tomorrow. Going out to Texas. I got 2 DJIs, one for forward view and one for POV. Okay. Florence, Alabama. That sounds real familiar. Columbus, Georgia in the house. Okay, Mobile, Alabama. I'll just pass through there Thursday. All right, Neil, be safe out there. I miss those tours and trade shows. I do. Maybe I'll do one here pretty soon. Let's see. Columbus, Mississippi. You still have the classic? Yeah, I'm in the classic. I've been riding 40 and 26. Okay. Oh, man. Man, it's just a short 34-hour break, man. I guess I've been working on the truck all day, so it kind of flew by quick. Oh wow, tugboats. That's cool. Yeah, that makes sense right there in Mobile, right there off the coast. Oh, they finally finished that construction out there? I haven't been out. The last time I was out there is when Brad was helping me with the ProStar. No. I passed through there one time after that too. One time I went up to Jersey. I went down that way. What's up, Tim? We got 2 Tims in the house. Oh man. All right, so let me think. I edited that video. What video is gonna be next? I edited that video. I have to edit that video. Was that all one video? Let me see. I did that. I did that. I think I only have 2, maybe 3 videos to edit. Let me see. So I just finished editing the video that I did on Monday. Tuesday, what did I do Tuesday? I did that at IKEA. And then I did that. I think I have 3 videos to edit. So it's late in the house. If it was breezy here in Alabama, it would be a lot better. When I open the doors, I mean, it's a bit of a breeze. Not, but when I open the doors, the bugs like to come hanging out in here. But I'm live with you guys because I'm trying to stay away from the Guitar Center next door. Do you run your own authority at Landstar or just under Landstar? Just under Landstar. I think if you have your own numbers, you try to get in with Landstar, you got to have a certain number of drivers or something like that. Tennis Guitar Center closed. It closed at 9 o'clock tonight. All right, I got an hour and a half. So I do not want to go on Guitar Center and end up spending all my money over there. Wife and kids are doing pretty good. Got caught up on all the videos. How far back are you? What if you can just get a bucket of dry ice? I thought about that. I'm trying to think, how many videos do I need to still edit? Still got the video I picked up there and dropped there. No, I didn't record when I was there. I did not. Or did I? I don't know. I gotta see. Yeah, but I was mentioning earlier in the live, I would get the AC fixed in a sleeper. However, with the sponsorship coming up with Green APU, if I go back there and fix all that or pay somebody to fix it, all they're going to do is go back there and tear it all up because they have their own ventilation. So I don't want to spend all that time and effort for them to tear it up. Do I have drivers under me? No, I almost did that, and then I flaked last minute. Battery powered fans at Walmart. 2 for $20. 10 hours on low. Keep them in the truck and use them for even. I didn't even know they had battery powered fans up there. Because my power inverter went out. Yeah, so I have AC in the truck. But I'm thinking that my fan clutch is going out. And so I don't want to be idling the truck and running that AC and the fan clutch is about to go out. The transmission repair cost. Okay, so you're back a little while. Like the video I just dropped about the cab over and about the FLD were like last minute videos. But they came in the clutch because they were easy videos to edit and I needed something to throw out for you guys. Life with Derek in the house. Niffy Jones, what's up? What's up? 4 more videos to go. Yeah, already August. Oh, you left PPL. Oh, no. What happened? If you're still over here with Landstar, I do know another fleet owner I met the other day. Really cool dude. And he's got a few trucks. The rechargeable Cool Breeze. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Do you help with dispatch? Yes, I do have a dispatch service actually. And you're out there in Fort Worth, so it'll be perfect. Use a Milwaukee fan. Use my Green APU to move the pool around 95. That's 72 in the cab. Man, don't tell me that. I only wish. Thought about a generator. Yes, I was going to do all that until Green APU decided they wanted to do something. So, why are you flaking on the new drivers under you? It was just a feeling I had in my stomach, and I went with my gut. And so we had a truck situated. I was going to do it, and right when I was about to do it, I had a $7,000 transmission repair, and I was like, can I borrow? Oh my gosh. You know what? Just for that, I am going to come by that truck stop. I'm going to snatch that Green APU off your truck and throw it on this one. It was okay. I had some family issues. Needs to be home a bit more. Gotcha. Yeah, so PPL is decent when you're a company driver. The second you try to buy a truck, that's where they screw you over. Now, big time, if you watch Trucking with Rich, when I was with PPL, he was their dispatcher. You gotta be careful with open windows. Be reclusive spider by accident. Oh no, spiders fear me. They don't bother me. But yeah, so I do have a dispatch service. At one point, I was pretty busy dispatching other drivers, and the demand started getting high. So my wife was like, "Hey, just make a service out of it." And so you're in Dallas, so that's easy. That is easy. Matter of fact, Gordon, if you haven't already, shoot me your email stuff. Are you driving tomorrow, Cody? Are you on the road tomorrow? Yeah, exactly, big timer. Exactly. Haven't seen Stuntman in a while. I haven't seen him, but we do text back and forth. He's been busy with some stuff that he's going to be announcing here, hopefully pretty soon. What's up, Victor? There was a raccoon back there about a week ago. I don't deal with raccoons. Those things freak me out. Raccoons are so unpredictable. They can either be nice to you or they can be vicious. We have raccoons where I live, and they even look weird. They just freak me out. But no, raccoons come out at night, so I'll lock up. But now the raccoons in Texas, they are mean. They're mean and they look like they have rabies. Oh man. And them things in Texas, they are mean. Oh wow, 30 an hour plus benefit? Shoot. How do they treat you when you left? You tell Chris or you told Jack? I'd be afraid of the rabies part, but otherwise they look like fluffy. No, them things in Texas are mean. They growl at you, they stand up on you, and all kinds of stuff. And like I said, they look like they have rabies. Like rabies is one thing that I fear. It's like a fear that I have of getting is rabies. Yeah, pretty much, Slate. That's what they act like. These bugs, man. Let's see. What's up? How you doing? Like your videos? I just fell off my truck and broke my arm. I had surgery last week. Oh man. What were you hauling? Like a van or open deck? Yeah, yeah. Henry, especially in Texas. You know, Texas is shoot first, ask later. Delivers 3 a.m. then 10. Okay. Shoot me your email, Cody. I will reach out to you sometime tomorrow. And I'll give you some advice with coming over here to Landstar. Hope you use my truck number, Cody. Even though Landstar says they're supposed to give us like $100 per referral, I ain't never seen a dime, but it is what it is. I won't completely hold it to them. Open deck. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's also a fear I have is falling out of the truck or trailer and breaking something. Golly. Texas and Florida, they don't play about their firearms. A lot of your southern states, actually. That tanker driver's test. Oh, you have to do the tanker deal? I just did mine. I just did mine Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Down there in Laredo. You did it with I cannot think of his name. Mr. Walter. Is that who you did it with? All right, Cody. Raining and slipped and fell. Oh man. Ouch, man. Are you going to church with slime pack? That's cool. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that, OTR Outlaw. Yeah, that sounds something needs to shake. Because my the fan stopped working too. I think I finally threw it out. If the fan Mr. Robert left in the truck, that stopped working. Like your fan that plugs into the cigarette lighter. Oh, the humorous. Ouch. Hazmat and tanker when I get home. Yeah, do hazmat and tanker because a lot of the loads that are hazmat, they do require a tanker endorsement. Because Landstar has got a big contract with the totes, the hazmat totes. And so it's good to have. Too bad you don't run reefer just back there once in a while. Shoot, who you telling? 15 pins. Yeah, I was accident prone growing up. I had all kinds of broken bones and doctors' ER visits growing up. You weren't lying, Curl. These frogs are loud. Time is 7:30 now. I do not want to edit tonight, man. I do not want to edit tonight. Yeah, I'm not a big advocate of medicine either. But when you're in pain, that medicine comes in the clutch. I feel like there's a word for that. Yeah, klutz, clumsy. That was me. It wasn't even that. It was like the times I got hurt was in sports. I was very active in sports. And it was never me. It was always something like, you know, like football or something where you just at one point going to get hurt. Oh, Tylenol. At least they don't have you on anything crazy. So I edit a video for you guys Monday, so you'll have one for sure Monday. I still got to edit a video for Tuesday and Wednesday. My videos are a little bit behind. But because I did the cab over video and the FLD video, it kind of pushed them back a little bit. So I think I hear cicadas. Yeah, that's what I was saying. At least it's not something crazy. That morphine is no joke. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. Well, specifically Hoover, Alabama, just south of Birmingham. Yeah, that morphine is no joke. Yeah, that's Hoover, right, just south. Carol, I want one of those hoagies. Hoagies or the calzone, or try the turkey sandwich. I can feel myself getting fat. I'm not hungry. I just want to eat it. That's dangerous. Especially that meatball one. Ooh. Oh, Henry, I love soul food. That is my favorite genre of food. By Monday, I'll be all caught up. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not that far. Okay. You're bored. No, I'm thinking. When I get too far into like sitting still, it's like, huh? No, Soul Slate. Like I'm parked at Carol's restaurant. I went in there earlier in the live and went in there and bothered her for a little bit. Yeah, I got a TV in here, but my power inverter went out. So I need to replace the power inverter here pretty soon. Or just hit up 4State to send me one. Yeah, actually, I have a list for 4State, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to text them Monday. I got a list of stuff. He's literally right behind my door. I'd go back in there, but I got 8% on my phone. I said, why is my light working? There you go. A 3K? Oh, a inverter. Yeah, I want to try that Cummins 5,000 water. I want to try that one. Heading back to Texas. I dropped in Atlanta yesterday, picked up in Atlanta, picked up PetSmart, and I'm heading back down to Texas. Yes, that is the one that he used. That is correct. Place next to Peterbilt, good soul food, neck bones, bread, collard greens. I live in Hoover, drive for Landstar. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Henry, if you're ever over here, I'm next to the Guitar Center at All Around Pizzeria. That's where Carol works. I'm always in there getting food. Open deck, okay. Next to Peterbilt, good soul food. Ooh, don't tell me that, dude. Do not tell me that. Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas. They'll power your whole truck for sure. Yeah, but I want to wait until I get the Green APU because I know that 5,000 water. It will. I mean, I come back to start the truck the next day. I ain't gonna have no battery. I been taken up to Indiana. It was a couple of years ago when he bought it. Yeah, I remember. I remember all that. Yep, I do remember that. Yeah, actually, at this truck show next month, my cab over is gonna be parked next to Bruce's Scania, so we'll try to get some content together or something. So they're gonna be putting my Freightliner next to the Scania, so we can do some comparisons. And so a lot of stuff I'm waiting on right now is I'm either waiting for it to come in the mail or I'm waiting on Green APU. Well, really, it's me and Green APU because there's some negotiation going on as well as some schedule conflicts. So, oh yeah, the Freightliner over the Scania any day. I mean, I've been in the Scania before. I mean, it was a cool truck. Definitely cool, definitely different. Um, it just reminded me of sitting inside of a Ford Transit, like what do you call those? The Sprinter vans. That's what it felt like to me. Oh yeah, FSC is a real good dude. You know, he has really gone out of his way and kind of put his stuff on the back burner to help me out with my truck. Awesome dude. Everything is bigger in Texas. I was skinny when I moved there. I'm fat. Glad we got sponsors. Yes, sponsors are definitely a big help. You know, it's definitely a blessing. Definitely a blessing. You know, they are all very accommodating to us. 4State is taking care of me. 10-4 is taking care of me. Green APU is about to take care of me. You're saying you made 58 or 59 is a good chunk of change. The Landstar takes a cut of steel. Yeah, so typically the way I run, and Henry, maybe you can agree or disagree with this. I don't know how it is with Open Deck. But with what I'm doing with Van right now, with after fuel, after expenses, I bring home probably right at about half of what I gross. When I had the Pro Star, I brought home a little bit more than what I gross. But in this truck, she drinks a lot more fuel. And plus, with the fuel gauge not working, I always make sure I have more fuel that I need in this truck. But typically, I bring home about half of what I gross in this truck. Talked to Tim Gentry. I just talked to him recently. Oh, when I was passing through Tennessee, I shot him a text. Truck technology, get some things. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, FSE is cool people, real genuine people. I mean, real genuine dude. And he's been the one helping me come out of my comfort zone as of recently. Truck technology. But yeah, I typically gross half of what I bring home. Yeah, it's a nice little chunk. Like me personally, to run my business, to run my household, to have money and savings and stuff like that, I prefer to gross. Not gross. I need to bring home minimal $3,000 a week. Now I could do 25, but to excel and get to where we want to get in life, I gotta do. Sorry, y'all. I gotta do 3,000 a week. You're right. Depends on your fuel in a week. Have more fuel money left. Yeah. So I've actually considered coming over to Step Deck. It's just a whole learning curve of learning agents all over again. I'm like, ugh. Because with DriveVan, I just call or text, my favorite agents. But with Open Deck, I have to learn all the agents all over again. And that is not something I'm looking forward to. Henry, who do you have for your insurance? I hope you have 10-4. I need at least $5K a week. Is that with the truck note? Because of the truck note? That's all bug in here. Oh, you have OID. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I watched Tim Crystal live. Oh, they went live? When did they go live? Oh, last night. Yeah, Zeke Dog does good with Step Deck, but y'all know I like my home time. I like going home every weekend. I watch Crystal Miller. I've seen her videos, yes. I've seen her videos. Oh crap, the door won't close all the way. Y'all almost saw me die. But yeah, but Zeke Dog, he be gone 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And me, I like my home time. Yeah, see, Cody? That's why you got to get out of that truck note. You got to get a cash truck. If you can. If you can, get you a cash truck. Yes, Crystal does know her stuff. Actually, I'll see Crystal next month at the truck show, actually. She'll be there with one of her trucks. Open deck, not bad. A lot of those agents are both open deck. Really? What is your home time like, Henry? I like to be home every weekend too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I like my home time. I like going home every weekend. I like going home, throughout the week if I can. The only reason I'm on the road this weekend is because I was at home all last week for the most part. Yeah, I was at home all last week. So with me being home for like 5 or 6 days running local, it's like, let me just go ahead and jump on out there. What's going on? Been out of work a whole month. Dude, golly, man. Remind me what happened again? I remember you telling me on the last live. Carol, I just heard the pop pop. I just heard the pop pop, Carol. Trying to get out of this one as fast as possible. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Cody, I'll put you on game when you come over here. Or before, I'll put you on game. Depends on me. I've been home every weekend. Oh, really? Okay. Cash, truck, or at least cheaper payments. Cody, what did you say you have set aside for a truck? Cash? Maybe I can do some digging and find something. I heard something go pop pop. It was either an exhaust, but the pow pow like it was. I was like, I don't think that was exhaust. Well, now it's due to the DMV. Now it's trying to update the medical card. Hopefully I will get situated with a new system that been going on. Dang. 15 grand for a truck. Let me do some digging, Cody. Let me do some digging. Interstate made me say 9, 10 weeks straight. You must be doing at least 10 grand a week. If not more. I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing more. Actually, I just talked to him. Well, we were messaging back and forth, I think last week. But he'll be at the Guilty by Association truck show, GBATS. He'll be there. If your ex-wife doesn't take it, man, you better pull that out cash and stuff it under a couch. Anyways, what I missed with the stream, I seen the update in the FID. That's pretty much it. I really haven't said too much on here. I've been telling them to wait on a video. I have problems sometimes. My truck is ITC Sleeper 379P. Wow. So you have problems getting in and out of places. But then how long have you been with Landstar? Carol, is that the sound of the frogs you were telling me about? 7 years, okay. Yeah, I need to get into open deck and start BSing. Okay. Are you going to be working both trucks? No, so the FLD is going to be a backup truck to this truck. So for content, I might every now and then switch over to the FLD. And I'm going to talk to Mr. Nelson, the VP of Landstar, and I'm going to see if he'll let me bring the cab over. Y'all wish me luck on that. Because the cab over is not compliant with an ELD. So I'm going to talk to him and see what I can work out with him. I doubt he'll say yes, but never know till you ask, right? Ah, manual restriction. Can you drive a manual truck, Cody? I got some installed on the wind energy. And that FRD is still in the shop. We got some of the ejectors replaced with the transmission synchronizer went out. Golly, man. Haven't had a chance to learn. Okay, that's good to know. They got some guys running paper logs. Yeah, but they're grandfathered in, aren't they? What year is your 379, Henry? It's an 07. Okay. Yeah, I think the guys who are running paper logs or I think they're grandfathered in. I've talked to a few guys who are running. I know who they're running paper, but I talk with them and see. We've been in communication about something else that we got going on, and so I'll see if I can just throw that in a conversation and see what he says. If I can do that, shoot. A chance to meet up would make a good video. Do you have a channel, Cody? Oh, that's right. I was about to eat something. Y'all distracted me. No, not yet. Yeah, you come over to Landstar and you get your channel going. Just the topic of Landstar alone, like Landstar orientation. My first day at Landstar, my first load with Landstar. Landstar gets a lot of searches on YouTube. Like one of my top searches on YouTube, how people find me is Landstar. YouTube shows me all that in the analytics. Is Just Trucking still out here? I haven't talked to Justin in a minute. When's the last time I talked to Justin? Actually, I don't think I've talked to Justin since Matt's. My wife and T-Dubs, they text all the time. They were just texting last time I was at home, actually. They were texting back and forth. When was I at home? I was home over the weekend. They were texting last weekend. Yeah, I haven't talked to Justin in a hot minute. I need to check in on him and see how he's doing. Let me see, Self-Made. Are you subscribed to Trucking with Rich? I need to get Richard on the live in the near future. I don't know why I'm so dehydrated. Apart from all these carbs in this pasta I've been eating. Yep, been subscribed to him for a little minute. Now he makes good content as well. Yeah, Richard's content has gotten a lot better. Yeah. His content, I've been making fun of him. I'm like, all right, now you're rolling with the big dogs on quality. Can't wait for mine to get out of the body shop. What you got, Zip Tie? I like that name too, Zip Tie Securement. That's a cool name. Jockey backed into me. Ah, man. Shoot. I would have fell out that truck. Was it a big company that you were either getting loaded or offloaded at? It was like Coca-Cola or something, or Amazon. Man, I would have fell out that truck. Oh, my back, my neck, my leg, my pinky toe. Food, eggs. Huh, never heard of that place. Holland Reefer, I'm guessing. Man, a lot of them jockey can't back up and just be right. That's the issue. A lot of them are decent at backing up or really good at backing up, but they're always in a hurry. Which I get it, but still. As you guys seen Justin when he was working on his son's 4-wheeler. Okay. Yeah, I need to text him and see how he's doing. Tour of the semi truck. It's really not much to see. It's a mess right now because I was going through and taking inventory of everything. Got 9%. I can deal with that. There's me watching me, making sure the content is good. But there's a sleeper. So she's a mess. Been kind of going through and sorting everything. There's the TV I can't watch. Actually, I got a little juice. Let's get out here and see what she looks like at night. All right. Still got 9%. Oh, what is that? Oh man, I should turn on the lights. But yeah, pretty soon, guys, those amber lights up here at the top are gonna be all gone thanks to Beam Truck Parts. And Ford State is sending us something new for the truck here in the next couple of weeks. And also, I'm gonna be doing a polish job pretty soon. Will do, Alex. Will do. You know, I really do like the new lights. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on. Whoa. Yeah. That stupid light up there at the top works when it wants to. Not yet, Anthony. I'm waiting on Green APU. I've been in communication with them. But yeah, we got something new coming up on the truck pretty soon. Just waiting on that package in the mail from Four State. Hot Shot Mac, never heard of him. Yeah, I know Rob Finch. Actually, Rob helped me with the Four State deal because Rob is also sponsored by Four State. So Rob helped me out with Four State. Actually, I'll see Rob here in the next couple of weeks at the D-Back truck show. He should be there. Containers? Oh no. Containers is bottom of the barrel. Containers do not pay unless you got some kind of contract or something. They do not pay. Oh, he's helping you. Okay, yeah. Rob is real cool people. I felt bad because at Matt's, I met him for the first time at Matt's. Actually, go back and watch my Matt's video at the very end. I made 2 Matt's videos back in March, back in March. Watch the first Matt's video at the, what's the Matt's video? No, it was a video right before Matt's where I said somebody tried to steal my truck. Watch that video, fast forward to the end, and you'll see Rob. My dad makes $5,000 more a week hauling containers. Yeah, like I said, unless you have something dedicated or like a customer or something, but otherwise, containers is like bottom of the barrel freight. Insurance company 1/3 because of the other driver claimed injuries. But yeah, I felt bad as I was saying. 'Cause I was walking around looking at the trucks, and he was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hi." He's like, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Not only am I a fellow Landstar driver, I'm a fellow YouTuber too." So we got to talking. But between him and FSC Trucking, they got me plugged in with Four State. Yeah, Rob and his wife, real cool people. Actually, I was just texting him not too long ago, actually. I was thanking him for the hookup. Oh, 130 G's. Wow. But yes, we have come a long way, and we are definitely grateful. You know, this with God on your side, with a good network of people, you know, people who believe in you, people who support you. You know, you add that with hard work and a supporting wife, supporting family, you can go real far in life. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Rob is, or just email it to me. Email. I check my emails regularly. My email's down there in the description. But yeah, Rob, real cool people. He looked out for me big time, even though I felt real bad that I didn't know who he was. But now I do know, so I am a faithful subscriber to him. But yeah, go watch. It was right before Matt's. It was something like somebody tried to break into my truck, and you fast forward towards the end. I was walking around when I just arrived at Matt's. He he cornered me. Yeah, I'll see him next month, actually, at the truck show. 3 miles. Okay, nice. 18 wheels. What happened to 18 wheels? I don't want to throw his business out there, but 18 wheels, him and his wife have had a family transition. They have a new addition. And so he's been really occupied with that. So hopefully pretty soon here he'll come up with an update. But he's been super occupied with transitioning and making, you know, accommodations for his wife and newcomer. 580 subscribers. The one video I first watched is when you did a review on a tan color T680. Yeah, I remember that video. I remember that. Yep, that's one of my most watched videos, actually. Wow, that was a long time ago. Golly. Yep, and we just hit 15,000 subscribers yesterday. We have come a long freaking way. Who watches OTR Bandit? Anybody watch OTR Bandit? He's got the blue 389 Peterbilt with a glider. I think a 379 in it. Who watches OTR Bandit? Shoot, he might be watching now. OTR Bandit, are you watching? Too much trolling. Golly. Well, was it because of his beef with with Marvelous Marv? With frozen food? I was never with frozen food, but I talked about them a few times. Yeah, OTR Bandit gonna name drop me in his video. I was like, don't you get me involved in that beef, sir. Nope. That dude was yeah, he tried to, he had name dropped me and Interstate Made Me in his beef with Marvelous Marv. I was like, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this beef. Don't name drop me. Nope. I've never met Marvelous Marv. Now I didn't know, so I didn't even know who OTR Bandit was until a few people recently told me about him, but I didn't know he watched my channel. And so people were telling me about OTR Bandit. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, another YouTuber, cool. And then one day he had left a comment on one of my videos, and there was a few times I went live. I just didn't know he was a YouTuber. I got my CDL through Frozen Food Express, but I never did any videos over there. Yeah, he's always joking. Yeah, that's him. Always talking mess. Yeah. Yeah, he was saying he was getting on Marvelous Marv's behind. He said something like, what did he say? Did y'all see that video? The Poop Bucket Marv video where he made the song and everything? What did he say? That was another reason why I'm upset from him. He do too much name dropping. Expecting folks to join his beef with his lane. Yeah, what did he say? He said something like, Because Marvelous Marv was saying something like he don't get all the views that he deserves, and he was saying because he was black. And then OTR Bandit was like, well, Interstate made me in grinding years have way less subscribers than you, but yet they're doing better than you on views. I'm like, nope. Don't you get me involved in that mess. Nope. I don't even know the man. But yeah, OTR Outlaw, he was in the chat earlier between him and FJC Truck, and he was in the chat earlier too. They were like, do you know who OTR Bandit is? I was like, no. And looked him up and just kind of skimming through his videos to kind of learn about him. And I seen that video. I was like, but yeah, but I did talk to him a little bit. He's going to be at GBATS. He's going to try to make it to GBATS, Get to by Association Truck Show. So we got acquainted with each other, thanks to you guys. But yeah, he'll be down there. I don't even know Marvelous Marv. Don't get me into this beef. But I haven't really seen Marvelous Marv's YouTube videos, but I've seen his TikTok stuff. Straight to number 2 on the Billboard. Yo, I will say this. That song was fire. That song was fire. I wonder how does he do that? Like, how does that work? How is it AI or something to where he just types in a topic and AI creates a song? Like, how does it even work? Okay, he's out there in North Carolina. Okay. He's out there with I know Slime Pack either lives in North Carolina or South Carolina too. But yeah, that song was fire. I was really, as a musician and songwriter, I was really impressed with the song. Super catchy. But he be cracking me up because he laughs at his own jokes. 25 minutes from me and Fave. Oh, really? Okay. I do want to meet Slime Pack. I've never met Slime Pack before. I do want to meet her. She seems like she's pretty down to earth. Let me see. Zip tie securement. Zip tie. Oops. Here, I'm going to subscribe to you. I can spell it, right? There you go. Boom. Sometimes won't even be funny. Yeah, sometimes I ain't even funny. But he just be cracking up at his own jokes. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It'll forever be a mystery. Yeah, I met her in Jasper, Tennessee at the Loves one night. She is mad cool. We talked for a couple of minutes. Yeah, she seems like she's cool people. Really like down to earth. Now there is one, I think the only YouTube trucker. All right, I'm gonna let you guys guess. There is a YouTube trucker out there, a female YouTube trucker, that I just cannot get jiggy with her channel. Like, if y'all had to take a wild guess, like, who do y'all think it is? I want to see who knows me. I want to see who knows me. There's one female trucker out there. I'm only mentioning it because she popped up on my thing here. There's one YouTube trucker I can't get jiggy with. Actually, I just learned about her a week ago. Somebody told me about her. I had no idea she even existed. Spectacular Movements. What's going on? I like that name. Lady Luck? I don't even know who that is. Roadrunner? Is she that chick over here at Landstar? Yeah, but it's the chick over here at Landstar, not her. I mean, her videos are not my speed, but respect to her hustle. Smiles by the Mound. See, I don't even know who that is. The new T680. Yeah, respect to her hustle. She's a little too revealing for me, like dress-wise. Like if I watch trucking content, it's for trucking content, not to, you know, strictly Bree. Isn't she a Prime driver? I only know her because I've heard Slime Pack, I think, mention her. No, not her. It's not her. Come on, y'all. Y'all should know who it is. I'm surprised nobody's guessed it yet. I am surprised nobody's guessed it. Oh, okay. I don't know who it. Isn't there somebody named Bree who drives for Prime? No, it's not Miller. No, mad respect to Miller. Mad respect to Miller. Oh, see, I don't even know who that is. Girl that drives a black W9. I don't even know who that is. You said, is that KO or is that Co? Miss Diva Truck? I don't even know who that is. See, y'all. When I tell y'all I don't really watch YouTube, you know, I don't really watch YouTube. Y'all teach me a lot more than what I know off rip. I need to check them out to get plugged in. Pinky Dabney? See, I don't even know who that is. Cameo Williams is that supposed to be KO or is that Co? Who is that? Pinky Dabney. I've never heard of her. Let me see. I enjoy watching Miller. Kiki. I think you mean Coco. Yes, that's who I'm referring to, Coco. I cannot get jiggy with Coco's journey. I am sorry. I have tried to show respect to that woman, especially with her in the old school Freightliner stuff. I just could. I can't do it. I have tried giving her chance after chance, but I cannot do it. Oh wow, Miss Diva. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to her. Just subscribe to her. And who else did y'all say? Pinky Dabney. Wow, I didn't even know who they were. Y'all put me on, gang. But yes, Coco. I am sorry. I have tried. You seen some of the comments on Miller? Were they negative comments? Oh, Strictly Bree. That was the other one you look up. Strictly Bree. Okay, yeah, I am subscribed to her. Okay. I did too, man. You're the only one just be taking advantage of her. And she lives. Oh, she's also in North Carolina. No, see, my issue with her, I know she has the OnlyFans, and she is just way too look at me, look at me, look at me. With the way the way she talks, what she wears, her like that whole look at me, that feeding for attention. I just be like, nah, bro. Yeah, Coco. Yeah, I have tried, man. I've tried. You know, Nia over at Landstar. Yeah. I seen that. She's over here. Actually, and Green APU was telling me when I was over there that she went over there too to get a APU unit. And I think she went to Lone Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. I think she went to Lone Mountain to get a truck. But I was happy for her coming to Landstar. That was good for her. That was a good decision. But now the one I can't stand is Coco's journey. Coco, oh, that woman. I mean, no disrespect at all. I just be like, bruh, like the whole look at what I'm wearing, look, you know, and the whole outfit check and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm like, I came here to watch you shift some gears and talk about trucking. But upgrade, he bought a new truck. Yeah, she went and she was doing the weekend tour. Yep. I did see that. Yeah, but I was like, good. I really wish that Slime Pack would come to Landstar. I think Slime Pack would really thrive over here. I think if Slime Pack, she seems to have a pretty good business mind, pretty good head on her shoulders. I think if Slime Pack came over here to Landstar, I think she would do really good. That's why I want to meet her. I want to get plugged in with her. I mean, I can just shoot her an email, but I think she'd really thrive over here. But then got him a Peterbilt from Lone Mountain. Okay. This Green APU have payment plans. They do. So little sneak peek, guys. Here's what I've been kind of working on. All right, Tim, be safe out there. I have been talking to the VP of Landstar as well as Green APU, and we are working out a special deal for Landstar drivers. That is what we've been working on as of recently. So we are working on, they technically already do have one, but Landstar doesn't really promote it. And so we are working on a special discount with Green APU and Landstar. Don't ever buy a truck from Ohio Truck Sales. So Ohio Truck Sales is mostly consignment stuff. He met up with Jessica Rush, and he said he's her favorite YouTuber. Carol, nope. I don't want no more food. Nope. I'm good. Incoming text from Rob. Okay. I'm gonna turn my iPad up so you can hear when it comes in. When you hear my iPad go bing, that'll be the text. You hear that? You hear that? All right, he just texted me. Shoot, he said he's her favorite. With as much money as I have made, Jessica, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it. Oh no, I'm all right. I've been using those porta potties back there in the back. But yeah, guys, 10-4 has been really good to me. I mentioned it earlier in a live. They wrote a pretty nice size check to pay for all the tires on the cab over. And they're 24.5s. Those are some big expensive tires. And they wrote the check. You can hear those frogs. Yeah. But yeah, 10-4, they've taken good care of us. Really good care of us. They said, hey, y'all are going to a truck show. We want to make sure you go up there and do it right. So they said, how much you want? How much are the tires? I said, this much. They said, all right, here you go. Yes, you will, Cody. Yep. You just call her and say your insurance is in a flush. You say that, and she'll be like, all right. All right, we'll do, Carol. Be safe out there. But yeah, Cody, hit me up tomorrow. Like I said, I'll do some research and we'll see if we can find you a $15,000 cash automatic truck. Fried frog legs. They sure do. They have comp collision. And then with the comp collision, you can tell them you want the roadside for the towing and stuff. You got all the drivers jumping. Yeah. Yeah, so technically the original one was Zeke Dog. And then all I did was just mention it on my channel one day because Zeke Dog is the one that told me about 10-4 truck insurance. And I got an insurance policy with him because it was cheaper. And I mentioned it on my channel one day and it just blew up. It got so big that the CEO of 10-4 hit me up and he was like, hey, he was like, we got a huge response from you. Like, what do you want for you to stick around? And so I told him, I mean, I'll stick around, but you know, I want A, B, and C. And he said, all right, say less. Had to give you insurance. I don't even have a truck. But yeah, but you can get comp collision. You can get like a blanket insurance to where even if you're not leased on with a company, and you got your truck parked in the back of your house somewhere or in a yard somewhere, and you want some kind of insurance on in case a tree falls on or somebody bumps into it or whatever, you can still get insurance on it. A lot of insurance companies require you to be leased on to a company. 10-4 does not. They will still offer you like a blanket insurance. And Zeke just did a blog. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, so technically Zeke Dog was first. He referred me to 10-4. And then I mentioned it, and for some reason, with me, it just took off. And so it was one of those deals where they were like, hey, guys, like as of today, I have well over 100 referrals at 10-4. And with the referral program, they give you $100 per referral. Do the math. Do the math. Not to mention, so I have well over 100 referrals, $100 per referral, plus the check they wrote for the cab over. Like they have really taken care of me. Like I have well over 100. I don't even know how many referrals I have now. I need to ask Jess. But in that case, it was a product or a service that I use already. And, you know, I just mentioned it on my channel. Hey, guys, I save money with 10-4. You might save money with 10-4. And it just blew up. And so that was a huge blessing. Not to mention the giveaways. That's why you do that jingle. Yeah, then I made that up. Like just on my video when I picked up this truck, when I jumped on the flight and I did that little phone call thing with Jess, just that video alone, they got like 30 phone calls. Just on that one video. With her doing the insurance quote on the phone and everything. And then when I was out there and I shot that commercial with them and I went live, we got like 5 quotes or something, you know. So if y'all had told me I would have anything to do with insurance, like you told me that 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But they were super easy to deal with. Super easy to deal with. If you have any issues, like the stuff that people are saying about him is true. It's really true. But who else? Y'all said other people. Who else is talking about 10-4? See, I know Zeke Dog. I know Life of KO. Oh, Life with KO. Okay. Yeah, Fidel. Yeah. Really? JLR3? I know she gave him a quote while we were at Matt's, but I think I don't know if he went with it or not. It's Kendall Landstar. Yeah, okay. Okay. There he is. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you. There he is, guys. You tried to get me in that YouTube beef, sir. Tried to get me. So a lot of my subscribers have been telling me about you. So I checked out your channel. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He's got some awesome content. So I kind of binge watched your channel the past, I guess, 2 weeks or so. I've been binge watching your channel. And there's one video that stood out to me. I tagged you in it on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it already. There's one video that stood out to me. I was like, Poop Bucket Marv. I was like, what is he talking about? So I clicked on the video, or something about truckers pooping in their trucks. And so I click on the video, and I'm watching it. Dude, as a musician, songwriter, DJ, MC, all the above, I'm not gonna lie to you. That song, this is coming from a musician, somebody who has been in the music industry. That song was genius. Okay. I am not validating the beef. I am not what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is. I'm not condoning the beef. But that song was fire. That song was freaking fire. It was catchy. The lyrics were on point. I know a magician never tells his secrets, but how'd you do it? What is that, some kind of AI software or something you're using? Like, how did you do it? The people want to know. Friend Chef. Yeah, I saw that too. I'm like, who was Chef? Is that some kind of AI? That song hits. Like, it's super, super catchy. And the lyrics, man, the lyrics are pretty much. Yeah, so I'm sitting there, I see that video. I'm watching it. I'm laughing my behind, not condoning it. I'm laughing my behind off. And then you name drop me. I'm like, oh, here we go. This man is trying to bring me into this beef. He's a real person, lives in Wisconsin. Really? Wow. I gotta shake that man's hand. As a fellow musician, I'm actually sitting outside of a Guitar Center right now, and I ain't trying to go inside and spend all my money. These stupid frogs will shut up, man. But yeah, that song. I don't condone y'all's beef. Never met the man, Marv, but that was dang near genius. Those are frogs. Those are frogs out there. But yeah, that was genius, sir. That was genius. Bravo. Bravo. But all right, Alex, we'll do. Yes, I'm watching the video and I'm like, this man name dropped me, trying to get me into this beef. But one thing I did learn about y'all's beef, you will never catch me crossing OTR, Bandit. I am sorry. You would not catch me crossing that, man. I thought I was petty. I thought I was petty and childish and a troll. But you got me beat, sir. Step on that frog. Oh, no, I think it's a whole gist of frogs out there. I think it's probably like a mating call or something. Yeah, they were out here last night, too. Oh, man. I'm in enough YouTube beefs. I'm very petty. Not embarrassing to say. I thought I was. You got me beat. I have been out pettied. So, any kind of YouTube beef out there, y'all gonna see me. Mara better than me. I will get really disrespectful beyond YouTube. I might poke the bear just to see what's up. Huh. Yeah, that's you got an idea there. How long I got left? What for my 34-hour break? I have my hours back at about 5:30 a.m. Now I'll jump my behind right there on I-20 and head on back down to Texas. All right, Carol. Be safe. Honk the horn on your way out. Oh my gosh, these frogs, man. Actually, I should do a YouTube beef for OTR Bandit just to get some clout. I'm done with beefing, so nobody try it, not falling for that anymore. I am a fancy Peter car, though. I'm at a disadvantage. Music City, will you be at the G-Bash Truck Show? Guilty by Association? Like, I've never heard frogs make that noise before. Like in Texas, I've never heard that before. Working. When and where? It's Joplin, Missouri, September 25th, 26th, and 27th. Joplin, Missouri at 4 State. And then the Petro Jamboree Truck Show, Petro 44, they're going to be having a truck show at the same time. So they're doing like a joint collaboration deal. So I'll have my cab over out there that FSC is bringing down from Wisconsin. And we are excited. It's a lot of work, but ain't nothing that can't be done. It's a Joplin, Missouri, September 25th, 26th, and 27th. It is a family event. They're going to have like a petting zoo for the kids and a tractor pool for the kids. There's all kinds of stuff they got for the whole family. Yeah, especially if you're trying to get a YouTube channel going. Every YouTuber is going to be out there. Tim Gentry's going to be out there. Trucking Resources is going to be out there. FSC Truck is going to be out there. Bruce Wilson's going to be out there. Interstate Made Me, JLR3, Junkyard Dog. Pretty much, I don't think Just Trucking's going. Just Trucking only goes to really Matt's. Sure that I'll be there. We'll be mingling amongst everyone and nobody will know it's me. That is true. Like, that is one thing I do kind of wish that I did for my channel, is not have shown my face. That is one thing I wish I would have done. I used to watch a YouTuber named Riding with Dave before I started doing YouTube, before he quit YouTube. Or before he had quit trucking for a while. I used to watch Riding with Dave for a while. And I didn't want to feel like I was copying him, so I decided to show my face. But I always liked how it was like a nostalgia for his channel. You know, like the secrecy he had. And I wish I would have done that. I mean, it probably wouldn't have helped for like sponsorships, because sponsors, you got to be like engaging in front of the camera. But yeah, I wish I would have kept that or done that on my channel. Oh wow, Semi-Casual that just went live too. I don't think they ever go live. Yeah, we got to get our trucks together. Did you ever get your bumper situated, OTR Bandit? Run form example loads. Not sure if I can make that happen. Ah, gotcha. Let's see here. I don't like showing my face as soon as women see it. They say they want. Oh man. I'm hoping to get one from the boss while I'm down there. Okay. Yeah, we'll get you plugged in. Yeah, either Jeremy or well, really Jeremy will probably the one to get you situated. And then networking with the other YouTubers, that'll be big too. Yeah, because when did you start your channel, OTR Bandit? How long? Because I think you about got double the subscribers as me. Because my channel kind of hit a standstill when I had that Pro Star. Nobody liked that Pro Star, which is understandable. But I was doing good when I had the where's that truck? The Lone Star. I was doing better when I got the FLD. When I got the Pro Star, my channel pretty much died. And then when I jumped in this truck, it's been a slow build coming back up again. Oh my gosh, you stupid frogs, man. And there's one like right here somewhere. October 2023. Okay, my first video was like, I think April Fool's 2023. So that was a few months before you. Golly, you still doing better than me. And a 91 FLD. How much? I should be saying no. I should be saying no. 13. Is it what kind of engine? Yeah, I think he like you were saying, and actually I was talking to JLR3, and he was saying the same thing. He's got more sort of a shorts channel, which is why he does really good on TikTok. I really haven't checked out his Instagram, but his shorts do really good. I don't know why his videos. I really haven't really seen any of his videos, but I've seen a lot of his shorts and stuff. Oh, it's got the 11.1. That's what I wanted in my cab over. And it's probably not ELD exempt, huh? But no, when I had that Pro Star killed my channel. Which is, like I said, it's understandable. It's ELD. Wait, it's ELD exempt or is ELD equipped? Oh, that's what I figured with the 11.1s. Into a shorts channel, still work on the process, edit easy for longer videos. I watch his videos when I want to go to sleep. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. No. Yeah, I was gonna say before I go to bed tonight, but I didn't want you cracking no jokes. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna check out Marvelous Marv's actual vlogs. That way I can have more of an opinion next time. But with it being exempt, that FLD, I really couldn't do anything with it because Landstar requires ELD. I don't know. Shoot me some pictures of it, Zip Tie. Shoot me some pictures of it. Okay. Here, matter of fact, here. Oh, okay. I thought you sent me your number. Okay. Oh, Music City. I just got your text. Wow. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who did that tour last year. Going to sleep. Have a good night. All right. Be safe out there. Yeah, guys, let me log off of here too. I gotta edit like 3 freaking videos before I go to bed, and I still gotta get up at like 5:30. I've been trying to procrastinate it. Y'all have kept me out of Guitar Center. They close in 10 minutes. So thank you. Y'all have distracted me long enough. I knew if I was gonna go in there, I was gonna buy something. But I still got like 3 videos to edit. I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, Zip Tie, just text me your number or have Rob. Either have Rob text me your number or have Rob give you my number, one or two, and we'll talk FLD. All right, y'all be safe out there. Hopefully I can get some sleep with these dang frogs out here. But I'll catch y'all on the next one.